Is that okay to say that we hear that?
We do hear it.
But it's also every time something's over, whatever that is, there's always something new that's starting too. So like, what do you see that's like kind of the new things? Because I'm sure for like a lot of guys that couldn't get stage time.
Yeah.
Like, it was probably a hectic time for them, guys and girls that couldn't get stage time. Like, fuck, it's like, yeah, you have all these guys who are able to sell tickets and they get all the like the top 8 spots or whatever. And I'm sure that was kind of like a clog in the system.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's the right term,
but I think there's a life cycle for everything. It's nature.
Right, that's what I mean.
These guys, I even saw it with you and some of like my other peers. Like, we're kind of middling comics or whatever, and then you see everybody get really big, and then they're on the road, and that's awesome because they're getting popular, they're making money on the road, they're becoming more famous, and then that just naturally clears up stage time for this top tier at the Comedy Store. Because like you're on the road, so like so-and-so's on the road, like Segura or whatever. So now these guys get to get those reps in.
Yeah.
And then they get really good and then they blast off. So there's this natural order of things. So when everybody went to like Austin and all that, it just kind of cleared space for the next tier. And now they're getting really good and stuff. And then hopefully they will flourish.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I think there's always something new that's starting. So I guess that's what I was kind of wondering since because I moved away. I was wondering like, yeah, what kind of like do you feel like there's like a new thing that's happened there over the past few years?
Just new shots for like younger guys, and also LA will always be LA. New York will always be New York. So it'll ebb and flow from like how popping it is, but like, Dua Lipa's in the crowd,
right?
Or Sabrina Carpenter's in the, like these things happen. It's still LA.
Yeah.
Same thing with New York. So you like can't take that away from it. And yeah, everything's cyclical. But then also the recent development I think is just as cool as that is. Digital is the most important place to be. Before you had to be in New York and LA. Now you just got to be on phones. So it's kind of cool how it's democratized comedy. Now you can be a funny kid in Clear Lake, Iowa, or anywhere, and just talking to camera, and you have just as much of a shot as like me at the Comedy Store or some other person at the mothership. Or so it's really even the playing field, which is kind of cool. The most important place is digital. But if you're talking about just stand up the craft, I think L.A., New York, Austin are still great.
Yeah. You know what's a pain in the ass? A website. Not just getting one built, but keeping it updated, fixing the issues, the debugging, chasing somebody down every time something breaks. That gets old fast. That's why I use Modify, Modiphy. Yep, a fella that I grew up with actually started this company, and so I'm grateful that I get to work with him still today. At Modify, you get a real team, a dedicated designer, fast response times, and they handle everything so you don't have to. They can even get your business showing up when people ask AI for recommendations. They've got that ability. Go to modify.com/Theo and get 50% off your website build. That's modiphy.com/Theo. There's no F in there because they don't F around. Who's one of your favorite people that you've seen just being at the Comedy Store? And sometimes we'll get to see like celebrities or something will come in there.
Yeah, I saw
Tarantino night. You were there, remember? You got to talk to him, didn't you?
He's in. I shot that special hat trick at the Comedy Store, and then the person who was shooting me had the cameras rolling, so I have it on film. Me and Tarantino talking, and then I was gonna clear it with him, but I don't want him to say no, so I'll just put it out there. What if he was saying bad stuff like, I'm eating babies, right? I'm eating them. I'm eating their life force. And I'm like, this is great. Keep rolling. No, just super nice, super complimentary. It might have been the night you were there too.
I think I was there. I tried to go up and I kept getting pushed to a different room.
So I think you brought me up in the OR and I had a good set. And it was just so surreal. Tarantino comes out and he's like, I want to talk to the cool guy. And he points to me.
What?
And then we're just talking. Then all these other comedians come and he's holding court. He's talking about Pam Grier and Jackie Brown because he's just a fan. He's a fan of comedy. He's a fan of cinema. He just has this childlike exuberance to him.
Yeah.
So we were just talking and he's in the thing and we ended up keeping it in. But it was so surreal. That was probably one of the bigger ones. Tarantino.
Yeah, I just remember even the wake of that night, he's here. Oh, when Jim Carrey was there, that was a crazy night.
Was that when they were trying to cast for I'm Dying Up Here?
Yes.
And that's how Santino got cast? and Eric Griffin. He saw them that day.
Yep. It's kind of crazy. Somebody could just see you and then something like that happens and they end up on there you go, dude. Yeah. Those were great. If Chris Rock has ever come in, I remember when Louis came in years ago and he was like in the hallway and he was wearing, it was like after like the Academy Awards or whatever, and he had on a suit and I was like, dang, Louis.
That's so crazy.
And it was like,
I saw Travolta one time in the parking lot.
Really, dude?
He was just hanging with Tommy Lee. You know, Tommy Lee, I've seen him a few times. You know, so it's cool, but I've been accustomed to it, so I'm jaded with Tommy Lee. But every now and then, Tommy Lee will like a reel of mine, and it's just so surreal. I'm like, whoa,
that's dope.
What
dude.
world is this?
He and I were just texting the other day. He's doing real well in his we were talking about our recovery programs. He's fucking, what a life some people, or what a just interesting existence. But the highs and lows of it all too.
Yeah.
You know?
Dre, I saw Dre one time in the parking lot.
You saw Dr. Dre? Yeah.
Who's the biggest you saw?
Or you saw Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. I go, I saw Dre. They go, holy shit. Iguodala. I'm the only person who calls him Dre, other than his mom, maybe. I call him Dr. Dre just because I think he's a doctor of basketball.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest person you saw at the store?
I mean, John Mayer, when I would see him someone, that was always interesting because I've always like had such an esteem for his like word, like the way he does words, like, you know.
I saw him walking down one time because he would go to roast battle a lot.
Yeah, and he'd be like, him and Jeff Ross are close and stuff, and so I know I'd see him over there.
Oh, I ate shit in front of John Stamos one time.
Phew, that would hurt.
Yeah, it was late at night. This is when I first got passed, so I'm getting super late spots at the Comedy Store, probably going up at 1:30 a.m. I think Jeff Ross is hanging. So he comes